Ah, ladies and gents, been over the woods a few times. Haven't done any sort of filming. I don't mean my mojo's gone off, but I just enjoyed the time in the woods with it. You know, the crack, the lads, the banter and all that type of stuff. So, well, we're all still here, we're all still cracking on, the little crew. Yeah, so, as Jeff said, I haven't seen you put a film up for ages, Ed. I like seeing your films. I thought, Jeff, did you just give me a compliment? And he gave me a funny look. No, so there's something I've been working on and I've been using, not filmed as yet. And a lot of people think, oh, do you know what? I like watching his films where he sort of tinkers with his kit, like, if you know what I mean. So I'll give you a little shout out on this. I've got it from a firm called Solo, very reasonable price. I'll drop all the links to this jacket if anybody's interested in the link below, ladies and gents, as I normally do. Like, right, so the basic jacket from here upwards, yeah, it's just got 3 pockets along the top. Always like this design. It was German smock issued to the mountain troops, yes, and the mountain troops in Germany were like equal to the Fallschirmjäger or the parachute troops. They were some of their top boys there. It was designed, we put 3 pockets at the top, yeah, none at the bottom, because they had all belt kits on and so forth, and they're climbing, ladies and gents, yeah, so you can imagine you don't want a pocket there. When it came, you see this bit here, I put a kangaroo pocket on it because I can, and I've got all my bits in there, and I just thought, yeah, use up that space. It is very handy, and when I'm in and out of it all the time, I just push them inside so I can go in and out nice and deep. So unless I'm doing handstands, nothing's coming out of there anyway, but when I want it secure, I just pull that out and pull that over. Inside there, and military grade, I put a pocket in a pocket. There's a smaller one there, if you go for your fire stills, lighters, anything like that. And there is obviously another one in there, so it's the whole width. Yeah, I like doing a pocket in a pocket, it's handy. Spoons, anything you want to put in there. And then I just got, because it is a winter jacket, I'll make sure I always have a woolly hat and a pair of gloves in there. Yeah, they're squashy, they're not going to take up too much room. At the moment I've got a lighter, and you know, obviously everybody knows you should always have a bit of pocket paracord and a few other bits in there, ladies and gents. It's not what I carry in the jacket, it's more of the jacket. As you'll see here, it came down to here, okay, because they had big salopettes over the top, with the trousers that your Germans would wear. Now I was finding, even though I did this up, yeah, so there's nothing wrong with the jacket, but it's my jacket and I like to have things how I like to have them, ladies and gents. And you know, if you followed me, you know, me and watching me films, it's something I do quite often. I'm stuck, and I don't mind a little bit of contrast on there. That's made out of orchidor and nylon and military mesh inside there. Proper, if you're going to do something, do it properly. But I was finding here, going back to this, that I wanted it a bit longer because young wind was going up the Khyber Pass and robbing me body heat, and that's what you don't want. And I just preferred it, I just wanted it a bit longer, so I'm going to talk about that bit later on. But you know what, I'll do it now because I'm going to go from the bottom up, yeah? What you'll see here, and if you want to call it a skirt, you know, bosh, do so, is Gore-Tex material. Like I say, it's a winter jacket. This is a smock, this isn't waterproof in any way, proper windproof though, because most of it's double lined. It's easier to show you that way. It's double lined, it really is a windproof jacket, not waterproof certainly, no. Walk about in Gore-Tex all you want and then you just be a sweaty little bugger. But so, this is military grade Gore-Tex, I know, because I took it off a military bivvy bag, yeah, a green one. So there again, I've made it longer, and you may find, well, you know, it's a bit like Brokeback Mountain because it looks like a skirt eddy, but that's fine. But I've got all the coverage I need. It's going to give me a waterproof. I don't like my bum getting wet. I've not got poles and I don't want to get them. But rather than sew it all around, as you'll see, it goes around more. Right, that one comes around there and that one drops down over it. So if I need to, I can go into my pockets very easy. And also, ladies and gents, when I want to step over a log, if you imagine that's sewed there, I'm going to get that effect. So that's why I've got my little fanny flap there. Accessing the kit you got in your pockets is something you want to do. So I think that was a good idea. Don't mind a bit of contrast, but I've just got to put a Gore-Tex tail on it. As you can see, when I sit down, it's nice to not get a wet bum. So going to the 3 pocket design there, this was to give them stuff up and hold, yeah. They had belt kits on, and obviously as they're climbing, you can see what I mean, you don't want anything to stop you going up. I've increased the capacity of it, ladies and gents, and as I do, back in the day, I'm just not really into belt kits, if you know what I mean. But so I've thrown another pocket on there, ladies and gents, and put what you want in there and that as well. But at the moment I carry 2 bits of items, and they're the 2 most used. That's me Silky 180, that's like an expensive silky saw but half the price. And for this moment I've got a Mora, I can't remember the name of it. It's the one that got a thicker blade, and that's me one it's always in my bag. So ladies and gents, I'll stick them in there, and then, you know, if I want to mooch about over there, cut, do something, bring wood back, I can just stick it all in there, and put whatever you want in it, you know. I'm not saying that's just what I carry in there. And then I've still got my 2 hands. Most people, you know, and I can put a small little axe in there and that as well, and the flap will still hold it. So that's why I've done that, and put the made it a lot longer. I thought it was too long when I was sat there sewing up, but you bring it out a few times, and you know what, I thought I'd take it up 2 inches or whatever. Nah, just leave it where it is. I'm not like in Tesco's trying to impress the ladies, am I? No, I'm out here in the woods, so I want maximum protection. Gosh, so we're going to go up to the 3-pocket design, and it's a smock. It's meant to go over everything, ladies and gents. Your Germans didn't have that, but behind that there's a zip that goes all the way behind the pocket, so you could get small items like your fire stools, and you know, whatever you want to put in there, there's got capacity in there. The zip wasn't on the original one as far as I know, and there's the same one on the other side, identical, but it only goes through as far as that, ladies and gents. And what I carry in here, they've got the NATO slotted buttons on it, and here we see some of David Fryer's pouches. I just think they're brilliant, because whatever jacket I use, I just take them out and put them in the other ones, and it's all there. Yeah, that there, I'm not going to start opening it up, is a first aid kit. Yeah, I've got a first aid kit in my Bergen, but when I'm over there and I've chopped myself with an axe or cut myself with a saw or my knife, I've got that to hand. It's always in, ladies and gents, I'll just cover this. Why do I carry it in the left pocket? Probably why most soldiers, that was the only SOP in my battalion. First field dressing or your first aid kit is in your left hand top pocket, yeah? Everybody knows where it is. Simple reason is, so you've got a knife in this hand, this is the hand that's going to be injured, okay? You know, probably 70% chance this is going to be the hand that's either injured and so forth. This is the most likely one to get burned. That's the one that's likely to most take a cut. So if you imagine I've got a cut and I'm trying to, no, I'm going to put it on the floor for the moment because I just want to show you what's in there. So you can see I've got a good hand, I can get in that pocket and get it. So we're going to go into the next pocket, and again, here is a proper fire lighting kit, many different forms of fire lighting in there. I'm not unzipping them. If somebody wants me to unzip, Eddie, show me what's in the pouches, fair enough, I'll do that. There's another one, ladies. I call this a survival kit because it's got me coffees in it and that sort of stuff. Bosh. And at the back of this pouch, there's 2 pouches inside there, and there's a beautiful one just for your mobile phone. I'm not throwing that on the floor, ladies and gents. That's in there. And again, coming round there, this is stuff I keep in there, only use where necessary. And whenever I change a jacket, there might be a reason why. I've got David Fryer's pocket tidies. Now, I haven't paid pounds for these, but I've exchanged. Me and David have currency all this on this army rations, right? Big bag of rations. I'll have 1 or 2 of them, ladies and gents. I'll open all these pouches one day if you want me to see what I carry in there. Now, it came with your normal Velcro closing. It's got you can put protection in there if you need to. It does come with this thing in there, which is adequate, but I might put a bit of roll mat in there, yeah? Bearing in mind it is a winter jacket. And they're on both. There is a small little pocket there, Bosh, for whatever you wanted to put in it. for me, I think that might be an idea, just to put some plasters and stuff like that in there. Just forget about them until you need them. But remember to take them out when you wash it. Germans didn't have the Velcro on it, but you know, it's got Velcro on it for your patches. And yeah, not got a great deal in there, because guess what, I didn't come out to do a film with this jacket, but most people know I don't put a great deal of preparation into my films anyway. And the same on the other side, like there's my regimental insignia, and you know, alright, let's pull this out, see what it is. Oh, that's just a cover. You've got a green cover that goes over there if you don't want the Velcro on, so I'll stuck that in there. As we go around the back, nothing too much to talk about, but what it does do, yeah, pulling points there, and there's one at the bottom. Just for me, nothing wrong with this jacket, I wanted it a bit longer, so I made it a bit longer, ladies and gents. And when we talk about things that you can do, yeah, now I'm thinking I've got a bit of space down there. I wouldn't carry it down there when I'm walking from the car into the woods, obviously. Well, this all goes in my pack anyway. There is, you know, if you've got a little more of a knife and that, you know, because 90% of the knife is a little bit of carving and all that, or you know, feather sticking and that, and it'll be, I'll quite happily get that in there. But ideally for me, and what I first was, and I thought, oh, don't overcomplicate something, just because you're there, quite easily either on the flap or there, it's quite easy to attach that, you know, I'll just, if I'm going to do it and that with loops and so forth, so you've always got a knife up there, and put it back, ladies and gents. But then as soon as you're going out, you take it out and put it wherever you need it to do. And obviously, this is the Mora one, so if I needed to or you wanted to, you can attach that there. It looks a bit stroppy there, but when you've got things in the pockets and the pockets is done up, because you can do it when the pocket is done up as well, there's a way of just attaching to have a knife handy, Harry. Bish bosh, and then stick it away. That's an adequate thing where you put it on there, the button, but it wouldn't be my preferred, because I would always think the first thing forever you don't want to do is lose your cutting tool, ladies and gents. Right, let's have a thing. It's got a lovely hood on it, and as we can see, the whole thing's lined there, and that goes up. You've got wire in the hood if you need it. And you know what, it's got none of these zips, none of these velcros, it's just got some nice, and all the buttons on it are obviously brought up into the 21st century, is what is called the NATO or the Belgian buckle, I think, where it's not sewed on by cloth, it's got like proper military grade strapping on it. Right there, ladies and gents, that's interesting. I hate seeing an open pocket. Ladies and gents, so that was the Solo smock. I think, I can't remember the name of it. I'll drop the link in if you're looking at the jacket and that. They do them in MTP and that as well. I could see me wanting this if I was a soldier. But there you go, ladies and gents. So that's the Solo smock. Didn't pay too much for it. All the prices I'll drop below in there, and a link to where, you know, if you want to have a mooch about. They've got a few nice jackets on there, like they've got one that's called the Pathfinder, and that Al was looking at that site as well, wasn't he? He was holding the camera there. But anyway, ladies and gents, yeah, just so I'm sticking the film up, we're all still here. Bish bosh, I've come over, we've been enjoying the woods, the banter and all that, haven't we, lads? And yeah, the Jets go no. No, we're still here. Nigel's been here and all that. We're still here, still alive. The old tight one's going on, ladies and gentlemen. And no, Jeff, you're alright. I haven't put a film up for ages, mate. Yeah, so yeah, didn't intend doing the smock, but hey, I'm just sticking something up there so you know we're all still about and that, ladies and gentlemen. And normal service will be resumed. Take care.